World War III may be happening right now, but you know what's more important to that? The music and music production news. I'm sorry, guys. I had a complete and serious lapse in judgment. I hope you're able to forgive me. I know they're trying to blame a lot of things on me right now. You know, destroying the black community, destroying the synth community. But I promise you, I did not start the LA wildfires. So they claim it is your sound for unmistakable jazz moments. Jazz it up. Scat man. He's a scat man. You guys know that one? You shouldn't. If you do, you're probably pretty old. Yes, it is, you spineless twat. Of course you're too much of a pussy to tag me, lest I see your aggro remarks. Why am I having to see this now? I would have assumed I muted you. Think somebody forgot to take their meds for quite some time, because I think not taking your meds for one day wouldn't have this effect. Ewan Bristow, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, guys. I'm the stupid Hawaiian. This guy's lying about being Hawaiian and American. What the fuck is he?
Now let's talk about Florian and Teenage Engineering. He did a review of their medieval unit, and they did basically what I was just showing you. He played some of the samples and said, hey, listen to these samples, listen to these weird samples they used, and then he used them in a composition and played back his composition and so on.
None of that happened. Absolutely none of that happened. I actually intended to release this video by the end of the year, but I don't know what to say. I got sidetracked. I got lazy. I was doing other stuff. Fuck it. I was lazy. I don't know. All right. And our next award, we have Visco with the sorry, I gotta like talk in the microphone while doing this. With the free plugin of the year award. Oh, and it's also winning the award for looks most like cum plugin. Looks the most like cum plugin award. Nobody else was entered in this category. You guys were alone in this one. It's also free, hence the award name, not the cum one. But it's a Nagware. Sorry, I want to make sure I enunciate that very properly, so you don't think I'm saying something else. You're supposed to pay for it, but basically you have the option to not pay for it, and you'll just be nagged whenever you open the plugin. So it's technically free if you want to not pay for it. The UI is pretty interesting. It's got this big fat blob of cum in the middle, and you can stretch it around and move it around. And if you want to like change up some sound you have, you want to blend a sound with another sound, if you want to take old drum sounds and turn them into new drum sounds, you're making a drum kit or something, this could be very useful. It's also great if you like playing with cum. Boosts combine gain with Black Box's trademark analog tubes, adding a rich, creamy, harmonic content without muddy transients or compromising mix clarity. Sounds like they might be trying to compete for the cum award. They did not get it though, because it does not look like cum. If that sounds good to you though, not the cum part, you're not alone. So I wrote the cum part was improvised. I did write the if this sounds good to you, you're not alone part though. All right, our next award here is an interesting one. This is the What the Fuck award, and this one goes to BusyWorks Beats. Now, this is no bias here. Even if I wasn't an avid BusyWorks Beats hater, I would give him this award anyways, because he set out to make the possibly first ever diss plugin ever, yet he dissed somebody else with the plugin. Unheard of. Totally unheard of shit. The Book of the Year award. Come on down, Andrew Huang. Just kidding. Fuck books. This was only supposed to be given away for free during the NAMM show, but the website link and the downloads still seem to work, so hey, I won't tell anyone if you won't. Emergency. Ableton Live 12.3 has just won the DAW Wars. Why? Because I need a good title. And according to many surveys that I've handed out, that is a title that performs well. So you may be asking, which DAW is winning the DAW Wars? None of them. They all fucking suck. You can go home now. I know Larry O's trying to convince you FL Studio is the only one that exists, but I got some bad news for you. There are other ones that exist, and they all suck. Speaking of bouncing in place, did you know that FabFilter Pro Q could do this?
Yeah!
Well, what about this?
Yeah!
Asking for too much here, but can we add our own icons? See, this is the thing when it comes to listening to your customers. At a certain point, they're going to be asking for way too much shit and really unnecessary shit. Like, if you listen to me, I'm going to be asking for some really stupid shit at a certain point. Like, I'd be like, cool, I love these custom icons. Can I get a dick and balls? No dick and balls? Well, there's one that looks like a hairy butt crack there. That's not too bad. I guess that'll do for now. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So get ready for this one. This is a report coming from Utilities Now. And they've basically determined Taylor Swift is harming the environment with their streaming more than any other artist. But it's basically based on how many plays you get. So, you know, Drake is next in line. If nobody's gonna edit Busy's videos, I'm gonna edit them for him when I react to them. What can I say? Somebody has to edit his videos. Sadly, I gotta be the one to do it.
I'm not trying to correct Bolo. It's really in response to Weaver putting out misinformation, as per usual.
As per usual. Okay. Him and I want to like be like, okay, you know, I can, you know, we could chill. But then like this guy just has to like be saying like always. He can't just do his own thing, you know? Okay, how about this? I challenged Busyworks Beats to name 5 times in the past month I put out misinformation.
Anyway, long story short.
Busy the type of dude to say long story short at the end of a 30-minute video of him talking. And it really looks like the DAW wars are... It's hard to take this seriously. Seems like the DAW wars are getting serious. Super accurate DAW sync. I'm not sure what the fuck determines that. I don't know if I've ever run into that issue before. You know, having like deep customization with emojis, I don't really see like real purpose in that. I guess it's kind of fun. I'm not really about having fun, so, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. IK Multimedia has released Prism Reverb. I feel like I'm in a prism with all these reverb plugins I have to talk about.
Define your reverb's core sound. With size and diffusion controls, you can shape anything.
You can shape anything. Did I nail that? Give me, on the scale of 1 to 10, let me know in the comments. Did I nail that? I gotta say, I'm liking the way they're starting to disguise the AI stuff. I'm assuming that's AI that they're talking about. Now we're gonna call it smart features. I like that. Let's do that more. If I hear the word AI again, this is gonna be the last episode. Let me just say that. And it's not because I'm quitting. Trying really hard not to get banned on YouTube also. Oh, that was fucking loud. Sorry, neighbors. It's 1:41 a.m., guys. He said while drinking espresso. Okay. If I'm being honest, though, I'm gonna give a hot take here. I mean, I know we have tons of stuff that like kills creativity, but this is, I mean, I guess it could be cool if you've hit like a writer's block or something. But bro, I feel like if you get a writer's block where you have to utilize something such as Loop Starter, I think you should have writer's block. And sure, you know, you could say the same thing about generative AI, you know, quite a few other things too. It just feels like phoned in creativity. Now, some of you guys may wonder, man, what is this guy's problem with generative AI? Have you ever seen somebody with good taste utilizing generative AI? Name one. Well, the brands have found their way in. Popeyes made an AI-generated diss track at McDonald's. McDonald's has snack wraps, but not like us. And you're trying to tell me generative AI is cool. Some of you in my comments are trying to tell me it's cool, and it's a new thing. It's like auto-tune. It's like a metronome. To all the clowns in the kitchen, it's time to put down the chicken. Bars. We just dropped the first ever AI diss track music video, and the rap battle is on. Never mind, no bars. Rap battle. With the W, rap battle.
We gon' get it poppin' like Louisiana cooking grease. Popeyes drop the chicken rapping, it's a classic in the streets. I'm about this chicken minding business, I don't want no beef. Clowns got back to rapping, it was cool, but it ain't moving me.
What do I need to say anything? You're hearing this, right? You're hearing the thing I'm hearing right now. I almost feel like you couldn't get an artist or artists to do this before because they'd be like, that's fucking lame. That's gonna kill my reputation. People are gonna think I'm a fucking clown. Now, brands can just make a fake person to trash their reputation. They get to make the terrible art that no one else wants to make and then promote it to a very large audience. And then, you know, the normies are going to say like, well, that was funny.
The favorite, so I let you cook. Popeyes got it locked, the streets agree, and that's a major look.
We just do it better, stacking cheddar, yeah, we eating good.
Breaded and it's battered, yeah, I know our chickens got you shook.
You can bite our raps, but know the recipe is different.
Yeah, they want the sauce, we'll make it spicy like your mentions.
I mean, I think the only way for McDonald's to respond at this point is their establishments. I mean, I might have to edit that. I don't know if I can leave that. I don't know if we can let that one run, dude. It's kind of too hot for TV. I'm really, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm like running it close to getting banned. I mean, bro, it's no fun though. It's no fun if you can't fucking say insane shit. Who wants to do YouTube and just fucking give you the basic information and not say something insane or funny? Why? Why would you want to do that? That sounds so boring. Anyways, I hope McDonald's responds. Not with an AI diss track. That's for pussies. Okay, at our next story here, we have one of the worst websites I ever seen. Actually, the design is kind of cool, but let me explain to you why. Ants everywhere. Now, I don't think they're supposed to be ants. I think they're supposed to be birds, but it looks like fucking ants. So it is known as the crush station, like crustacean. Not sure what the reference is there, but like crustacean. So I get it, crush station, but why is it crush station? Why are we referencing crustacean? That's what I want to know here. I'm gonna give him a little feedback here. I think we could put more crustaceans on this user interface. Then further down on the page, there's a section named Behind the Scenes, Our AI Training Process. So it should be behind the scenes on their AI training process. And I shit you not, it's this dude smoking weed and just singing into the computer. The video shows I'm going to show the video on the screen right now. The video shows nothing about their training process at all. Did they upload the wrong video? I don't fucking know. It says click to watch behind the scenes with my guy Mars. So yeah, this is not the AI training process. This is just my guy Mars getting zoinked. This is just my guy Mars smoking on that Zaza Kush. This is just hi guy Mars. So let me just recap here what happened. They were supposed to show us behind the scenes here on their AI training process. For those of us who are wondering if this is actually ethically trained AI, and instead we get some dude getting zoinked. And that's all the information about the training here. Yeah, it really seems like some ethical training, guys.
Open Beat just reached out with an offer for everybody watching. They're giving me 2 lifetime plan licenses to give away for free. To enter, all you gotta do is comment down below and
comment.
I'm gonna eat shit right now for you guys, all right? All right. Oh, so it's not free. Clickbait, freaking annoying. Okay, yeah, I wrote people mad as hell at the thumbnail. I didn't lie though. I did not lie. I did not lie. I'm getting owned, dude. I'm getting owned, dude. So you just lied. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So it's free as long as you buy it. Yep. Thumbnail needs an overhaul, Weaver. Bro, the fucked up thing about this was the first fucking comment, I'm pretty sure. This was the first fucking comment. Yeah, I should put an asterisk next to it. And then I'll write like in some really tiny text at the bottom, only free if you buy version 1. Like really fucking tiny. Like you would have to get a magnifying glass out to see it. The funny thing is, bro, if you make the thumbnails people want you to make for your videos are gonna perform fucking terrible. People are like, why don't you do like a meme or something? Like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do something way different? And it's like, because that's gonna do terrible. And I know because I've tried it. TLDR, I might do that again. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. The consequences weren't really that bad. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not paying for a DAW monthly if possible. You know, Photoshop's already got the gun to my head. I don't want any more companies taking the gun to my head or dildo to my head. Whatever their weapon of choice is. I got ops, all right? And they got guns and dildos.
So right now we have a loop in here from Splice, and I hope I don't get a copyright claim because we.
Okay. Bolo, you can't make a video complaining about getting copyright claims from Splice and then turn around and do it again, bro. Like, you better not. Okay, if you get claimed on this video, you better not do it again, all right? You only can stick your dick into fire so many times before we're just like, all right, dude, you just like sticking your dick into fire. Just saying here. And I do think there's more to it than just AI, though. I think a lot of things are changing simultaneously, and it's hard to attribute what it is due to. That's like a doo-doo Mewtwo. I'm fucking 5, man. I'm mentally 7. He doesn't talk. He makes fart sounds. He just makes fart sounds out of his mouth. Jesus Christ, dude. What is this channel? I just found out my SSL2 Plus stopped working. My Focusrite outlived my SSL2 Plus. What? This Focusrite is so old. If there's one thing you could say about Focusrite, it does not die. It lives forever.
Out of all of those tens of thousands of artists, not a single one of them have ever reached out to me and said, I'm not buying beats anymore because I'm using AI to make my beats.
Okay. Wow. Oh my God. That's just terrible logic. That does not prove that people aren't doing that. I'm not even saying that's the case, but the logic here is not solid, okay? That's not Metal Gear Solid. That doesn't prove that they're not doing that. Secondly, why would they do that? What will happen with the rise of AI? What will happen is you need to be more creative. You as a musician, you as an artist, you as a producer, you as an engineer. But I do have some of them. This screenshot here looks crazy, bro. Payne and me looking at AI chicks. You know what? In the other corners here, let's put Timbaland and Busy. That'll fill out the full fucking roulette here. Women.
I think the real takeaway here is don't listen to what people say on the internet because everyone's just full of shit. But
maybe not the best way to word that here. I may have to mute this, but dude, this is so fucking terrible. Let me play this back for you guys. This is so awful. This is fishy, dude. This is fish shit, dude. Listen to this. The lyrics are terrible. I don't know what the fuck Payne's talking about, bro. The video's terrible. The audio's terrible. It's all bad. All of this is bad. This is bad. It's objectively bad. The video especially, like, the monitors are facing outward. What kind of fat piece of shit do you need to be for you to need need the monitors to face the opposite direction they should be? You gotta be like 6,000 fucking pounds, bro. 10,000 maybe. You gotta be the size of a goddamn car. You're not gonna win if you play the same game as AI. Oh my god, I sound like a fucking boomer right now. Holy shit. But it's true. It's literally true. If you're playing the same game as the people copying everyone, you're never gonna win. It was this case before AI. If you're not creative, if you're not unique, you're never gonna see the success of the people that are unique, that are creative. That is how you win, okay? In music, in art, if that is your goal. Realistically, the way to win is just by having fun, in my opinion. But if your goal is to be successful financially, popularity, etc., that's as simple as it is. They've completely overhauled the filters too, giving you over 48 filter types with more on the way. I think 48 is probably good. I think we're good with 4. I don't think we need more than 48. That is too many filters. Or if you're on a friend's computer and you're just like, oh, I got this beat idea I gotta make right now. That's totally not gonna be some dumb jerk off, joke ass shit. Wait, I thought of a beat idea that isn't ass. Velocity sensitive pads capture playing dynamics. Holy shit. That's crazy. Next, you'll say it's designed to increase loudness. It's a powerful multi-mode clipper designed to increase loudness. Holy fucking shit. The way they're writing this, they think the customers, aka me, are retarded. Now, I may be retarded, but I'm not this retarded. In our next story, Eve Audio has released a new line of studio monitors. They state here, studio monitors for Eve Re1. Transform your voice, keep your soul. Wow, the stakes are pretty high here. I guess what really sucks about this though is there's gonna be a lot of people that sound the same. There's already a lot of people that sound the same now that I think about it. Release the voices in your head. Guess they're going for that schizophrenic crowd. Well, it's good that Busy finally has a plugin for him. How passionless am I gonna be speaking about this for potentially the third time now? Very. The answer is very. Once upon a time, I used to be a Reason boy. And then I got into Ableton. And I'm sorry. It's just like upgrading your girlfriend. You know, like I couldn't go back. You know, Reason was my first love, but she kind of fucking sucked. There were some great things about Reason, but you know, it didn't even have VST support back when I used to use it. So I'm sorry I had to do that to you, Reason, but you sucked. In some ways. I found someone else and they're much better. I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you this. They're very expensive though. The new person is very expensive. You know, they've got their own issues too. Okay. Gotta say it. Comparing these back to back though, a little embarrassing. Can't believe I used to fuck with you. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Reason's cool. Not to me though. In our next story here, we got a free plugin that suspiciously looks like a bunch of lines of cocaine. Did Timbaland design this plugin? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm just kidding. There's no proof that Timbaland does.
Adjust the bit rate of the audio encoding process. Reducing this value reduces the overall quality of the sound.
Wait, hold on. Unironically, that's Aphex. I don't even have to make the joke this time. They've done it for me. Risky, by the way. I don't know what they're thinking here. It must be fine, though, if they were able to upload it. Very risky, dude. In our next story, UAD is giving away a free 1176 plugin. Roll the clip.
Valentine's Day got you down? Don't worry. Universal Audio knows just how to compress those feelings.
Valentine's Day got you down, you stupid fucking ugly loser? Well, don't worry, we know how to compress your stupid fucking feelings.
From now through February 28th, we're giving away the UAD 1176 plugin for free. That's right, no strings attached, just high-quality compression feels.
No strings attached, just the worst one of all, iLock. We have a rhythm augmenting plugin, so it's gonna add more rhythm. This looks amazing. Before, on drums. All right, after. Is this just not delay or echo? I mean, it's not really a bad idea. I have seen plugins that do this before, but they are much more expensive. I will say that. I don't know if I've seen one at this price, but you're going to be paying with something else. Your vision. You're going to be paying with your vision because, good God, what is that?
Let's find the perfect sound and play literally every instrument.
Is this literally every instrument here? An astronaut playing guitar? Is that Andrew Tate playing a fucking computer keyboard? All right, maybe this is every instrument. I don't know. I think I'm starting to see where all that Omnisphere 2 money went. Turtlenecks. Speaking of that, cool patch name. I didn't know they hired my ex to make a sound for them.
Mixing shouldn't be so complicated, but...
Bro, if this is what you're doing on your mix, give it up. We need more janitors out there. We need more strippers out there. I don't know if we need more janitors and strippers. We don't need more people doing this right here. I just seriously doubt it has its own sound and is good sounding, if that's even true.
It is the only EQ on the market with its own sound, made by people who are working.
Also, this voiceover, this is fucking Chris Hansen, is it not? This is Chris Hansen, 100%.
Working on music every day, at the highest level.
At Camp David Studios, we are recording, mixing, and mastering every day.
Oh, then you shouldn't have a problem showing us what it sounds like if you're recording, mixing, and mastering every day. That should be the easiest thing for you to do then. I mean, you must be using this, right? Just fucking turn on OBS instead of these videos. If you don't want to get arrested for meth charges, wear your seatbelt. One thing I hate about AI is for some reason we have a picture of it here that seems to be modified by AI or something. I don't really get it. I don't know why. It's supposed to have 16 knobs. This one has 17 for some reason though. Oh, this is definitely modified by AI. I mean, just by looking at the text here. What happened to that E, pal? As you can see, it has the similar pads to the MPC Live 3. The screen is just like the other MPC X. I'm dying at the commentary on this synth anatomy page here. Listen to what they wrote here. In the center, there are 16 knobs with displays. The picture below shows the unit with an odd setup of 17 knobs. It's possible the photo was edited with AI and the AI added a knob, which would be strange. Yeah, it is a little strange. That's a little strange for sure. I don't even need to justify that, but you know it's not that big, right? Phrasing? Get it, to be honest. Another issue they had for a while where people were was that when people were finally logging in, they were logging into other people's accounts on accident. How does this happen? Don't know. It's fixed though. A little concerning. This just in, it is St. Patrick's Day and I'm not wearing green, but good luck finding me to pinch me. Haha. What is that? Oh yeah, he doesn't go outside? Yeah, good luck. But also, green screen. Guys, you won't believe it. We have another fucking reverb plugin. Holy shit. We got another one from Sound Toys. They already have some. I guess this one's a little bit different. I'm getting really cynical, to be honest. If you can't tell, I don't know if that was obvious for you yet. Okay, this is not the thing here, but this sounds goofy as hell. I've basically never used it. The only time I've ever used it is when, like, Alexa will play something on Amazon against my will. I'm like, play this song.
Sure. Here's a custom mix just for you.
Hey, fuck you. Stop it. No. You see what I mean? Thankfully, one just came out named the Wonder Kramer.
Wunderkammer.
There's no fucking shot, dude. There's no shot you're gonna get me saying that. You know what? This is what we're going to do. This thing right here got released, all right? That thing right there. And it is a portable music creator. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is not really that portable. It looks like it may be portable if you're 10 feet tall. It may be portable if you're fine with bringing anything with you. I'm going to be honest. That beat's kind of ass, bro. That beat's kind of ass, bro. Can we do something? I mean, you're not making the product look good right now. Come on. Did she actually make that? Did she just make that? You should have got someone else to make it. I'm not lying to you. I don't know what she's smiling about. Should not be smiling if she just made that beat. Oh my God. Some NPC ass shit. That was some NPC ass dancing right there.
It's compact.
Whoa. I just had fucking whiplash, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? So when she got off the subway and did a goofy NPC dance, there was a person there with the same device that hasn't come out yet. So it's got an unlimited track looper, layer unlimited tracks with, wow, unlimited? That's pretty good. with 140 built-in instrument sounds. Okay, we got something. What do they sound like though? That kind of matters a lot. It could be 140 butt cheek sounds for all I know. 14 built-in grooves and various styles and support for 140 custom sample slots. Yeah, it's not pocket sized. That's a fucking lie. It's pocket sized if you're like a literal giant. You need to be like above 8 feet tall for this to be pocket sized for you. This thing is known as the EPA-1. And I will say this, it does not have synthesis and sampling capabilities, sadly. That actually would have made it a lot cooler. It would have made it stupider, but it would have made it a lot cooler also. Now you may be asking, dang, how fast does that thing go? Not that fast. So this will be something that will have to be kept off the highway, unless your highway lets you go 45 kilometers an hour. And hey, if 45 kilometers an hour is too fast for you, they do have a version that goes only 25 kilometers an hour. Oh, that's too fast. You're going too fast. Okay, I gotta be honest. So far, this is not really wowing me. I don't know, maybe I'm just expecting more from a demo. In our next story, it's a very sad day because Rick Rubin calls AI the punk rock of coding. You know, my first thought is, oh man, we gotta take this old man out back. It's a joke, by the way, YouTube. I may just have to censor that. Fuck, man. You can't make jokes anymore in this world, even if they're about violently murdering someone. Not to defend Fat Joe here, because he looks guilty as shit with this fucking beard. All right, this is like the most guilty looking motherfucker I've ever seen. Our next free plugin here is Virtual Guitarist Sparkle 2 by UJam. You jam a lot of words into the name of that plugin. Please hit the like button, subscribe for new here. Definitely not the best picture of the founder. Looks like he smoked a couple too many before this. Built to last. Say what you want about the Focusrite Scarlett, but there is one thing that is true. That thing is built like a tank. Every time I get angry, I decide to throw mine around. I like to beat it with my microphone sometimes, as you can tell, on both sides. 4,500 price tag. What the fuck? They state there will be no backbreaking weight. Backbreaking weight? I mean, how big was this thing? What are you, anemic? What am I, anemic? What are you, anemic? I need a haircut, guys. Give me some ideas in the comments. But I already know you guys. I helped raise you guys. And I already know it's going to be some fucked up shit. Like a mohawk, a reverse mohawk. Right now I'm looking at the Mixbus TV look. And maybe even the, no one else really has an interesting haircut other than Mixbus TV. Finisher. I don't know any finishing moves. Finisher. What does this look like? Mortal Kombat? Finisher. I don't even know how to use this fucking thing. Your music coming alive with soul and vibe. Well, people have told me my music is ass. Your spirit soar. I don't know about the tagline there. Let your spirit soar. So my thoughts on it, I mean, it sounds fine. You know, it sounds kind of analog. I really didn't like the demo. It almost sounded like a Tim and Eric sketch. But, you know, I don't know if they were trying to do that. I'm not here to sell things, but, you know, YouTube ad revenue, it doesn't pay the greatest. I will say that. And I do have to pay for editing and whatnot. So if you enjoy the channel and you do decide to buy something, just saying, just putting it out there, all right? I'm not a shill, all right? I'm a desperate man.
Focus on me. I need you to focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
Okay, we get it. You, all right? Jesus. Might as well just be like, narcissist. I'm a narcissist. They've definitely gotten this part correct here. Instant gratification. Create limitless sounds using 8 keys and 5 interactive effects. Bullshit. And they're claiming it will help bring the magic of the 70s and 80s back to life. Let's not kid ourselves. Cocaine will never be as pure as it was back then. Just to clarify, I'm joking. I'm not endorsing cocaine usage. Unless it's 100% pure. I'm sorry. I'm joking again. I'm joking. Drugs are bad, okay? I can't take this seriously here. Don't do drugs. Kids. Don't do... Okay, how about this? Do drugs, kids. Yes, we have my favorite dude with my favorite haircut here. And then we have a dude spinning a basketball at his computer desk, totally not a staged photo. And then we have a bunch of pictures that are not loading. Very cool stuff here. Hardwell, don't have a picture of him. Greatness Jones, that is one of the worst names I've ever heard in my whole life. And this is coming from a guy named Weaver Beats. We got MIDI Jones. These are not real people. There is no way there's someone named Greatness Jones and then you put him right next to a guy named MIDI Jones. And I'm supposed to believe that. Oh, my internet went out. Well, it is actually me. My internet did go out. My internet is out for some reason. It's very hard to stereotype FL Studio users other than them potentially being stupid. Most people are stupid, yes, but FL Studio users are on average stupider. What is it about Reason users? Well, they're definitely in some sort of denial, in my opinion. Where would this go? They're definitely in some sort of denial, I think. They're definitely severely depressed. If you use Reason, you're severely depressed. I'm not sure if it's because of Reason. Like, is it the chicken or the egg, right? Are you depressed because you use Reason, or are you using Reason because you're depressed? Which way is it? I'm not 100% certain. No, they go in the no internet category, because I think people that use Reason do not have internet. They're not aware what's going on in the outside world. Pro Tools. Where could Pro Tools go here, guys? This is a tough choice here, bro. Pro Tools could go anywhere on here, man. Not quite autism/OCD. Not quite. Don't think DJ Pain or Burial ever use Pro Tools. People do use it. People do use it, and not as many as used to. Not jail. It's not jail. Yes, it's fucking domination kink. If you use Pro Tools, you 100% have a domination kink. You're fucked up in the head, bro. You're fucked up in the head. I don't know why you would want to use Pro Tools, dude. You enjoy being told what to do, bro. You want your balls stepped on. You want to be spit in your face. You are a disgusting animal if you use Pro Tools, bro. I am sorry, bro. And honestly, these are not ranked from like top to bottom, but realistically, Pro Tools users should be at the very bottom. Like, if we were to rank it, Pro Tools would be at the bottom. Domination kinks in general are disgusting, bro. Like, we need to bring back kink shaming. Kink shaming needs to be a thing, and domination kinks are one that should be absolutely shamed. Where could Audacity go in here, guys? Where do you think Audacity would go? Honestly, if there was an option, it would go in the trash. It would go in the trash, personally. I used to make jokes before, like, oh, Audacity clears and stuff like that, but if we're being unironic, bro, it would go in the trash, you know? Yes, if you use Audacity, you go straight to fucking jail. You're a sociopath and you need to stay away from the rest of society.
Blockchain Ultra.
I'm dead. He just said Blockchain Ultra. That honestly would be a better name, because Blockchain Ultra makes it sound like some sort of crypto fucking scam. I don't know what they were thinking with this name. It legitimately sounds like a crypto scam.
If you wanna dance, oh baby, come to.
Bless you.
If you wanna dance, oh baby, come to.
Bless you.
I don't wanna dance without you.
Can you just take some Benadryl or something? So I don't know what kind of crack they're smoking, but let me get some. Send me suggest. How do I mute this thing? Oh my god, I feel like an old person. How do I mute this thing? Feast your eyes on this. Take it all in here. You're looking at Carnivore Audio's vocal marinade. You see that? You like that? You like those different sizes of meat and bones? Or whatever the fuck that is? It's basically... Now, I'm showing you this to point and laugh at it. I'm not showing you this to buy this. Do not buy this. There's something wrong with you if you buy this. This is basically just the CLA Waves mixing plugin, but, you know, for meat heads, for chefs, for lunatics. I'm not really going to go too in depth in it. Just kind of wanted to, you know, put this out to a wider audience here. Maybe help them sell a couple copies. That's a joke, by the way. They're not going to sell any copies. You've been warned. If I don't get spliced for 99 cents today, I'm basically ghosting my music career. I'll be stuck remixing the same 4 loops forever. Someone else will make my beat and go viral. They're kind of just leaning into the idea that this takes no creativity to use splice. Granted, when I'm saying that, I'm not saying you can't be creative and use splice, but I'm saying on surface level, you don't have to be creative to use splice. You can just drag a loop in, call it your beat, call it a day. They're kind of acknowledging that here. Just saying. Just saying. This may be one of the first ads I've ever seen where you may actually lose business from the ad. Weaver, will you please sign the peace treaty so that we don't have to do things like this? I would think this is funny because it's like sign the peace treaty and then there's a fucking SpongeBob pizza and then his fucking goofy ass teeth and his red ass chin. You know, it's kind of, I mean, fuck, this sounds really gay, but it's kind of like abusive husband energy where it's like, I'm going to punch you in the face. And afterwards I'm like, you don't want me to do stuff like that, right? So it's kind of like, you know, on one hand, it's a little funny. It's a little funny, but it's also like, okay, you're kind of a fucking piece of shit, dude. I'm kind of thankful for the people that kind of like stood up for me here. Thank you, ArtFX. Thank you, Ben Jordan, dude. Thank you, Ben Jordan, big time. Navi also tweeted about it too. Now, the reason why I say that is because a lot of people that I showed this to, they were like, damn, that's fucked up in private. A lot of like YouTube music producers, I showed them this in private and they're like, damn, that's fucked up. But the thing is, it's not really supportive to like do that privately. You know what I mean? It's better than nothing, obviously. But the thing is, like, if you're doing that, it kind of shows you like you're not really willing to sever like some sort of like business relationship over something that's clearly like unethical. Now, I know you guys are like, oh, stem splitting. Yeah, I got one of those. My grandma has one of those. I have one of those on my smart fridge. In our next story, we have a new plugin named GRM Atelier. It's really how you say it, apparently. Don't make a joke. Don't make a joke. Basically, it is a plugin you pay for that's kind of like VCV Rack, but it costs money. And they partnered or sponsored a video with Andrew Huang. Honestly, he did not make it clear at all in his video. I really don't know. Like, did he help them make it? Was he paid to do it? I don't fucking know. It doesn't say sponsorship in this video. It doesn't, I don't know. It says all kinds of different shit in there. Hell yeah. That smell gay. I'm a fucking kindergartner. Please love me. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. On the road to 100K, guys. Trying to get to 100K subs. Can we do it? Yes, we can. The question is, how long will it take?